Hello everyone and welcome back for another video. This time I want to talk to you about the experience I've made during my 14 rolls in 14 days project, shooting this baby here, the Mamiya C330. And first I want to talk to you about the challenges I've had or I've encountered during this project. Challenge number one. This camera draws a lot of attention. Usually when I'm out on the streets I try to be more stealthy and so that people are not too much aware of me, but if you carry around the camera like this and you're looking through the viewfinder like this, it will draw a lot of attention and people looked at me or stared at me, I should say, and commented on the camera. Which is not a bad thing, but if you try to take a picture like a candid photo, it might not be that good. So challenge number two. You have only one chance to get it right. What I mean is, usually when I encounter a cool scene or something, I try to make a couple of shots, like not just one, like 10, 20 shots, and then select the best one. But when shooting this challenge with this camera, I had only 12 shots a day, so I had no chance to shoot more than one image. Otherwise I would present to you like a sequence of images with the same subject, and that's not what I was intending to, so yeah, I had only one chance. So the next challenge is, or was, the waist level viewfinder. So it's perfect for getting low angle shots, so you can get down, but the problem is if you want to take a photo on eye level, it becomes really hard because basically you're looking down. Maybe if you're like 2 meters high, it is no problem, or you can elevate yourself somehow. It's not a big deal, but otherwise it can be a big challenge. So the next challenge was that shooting this baby is a totally different shooting experience than, let's say, shooting like this, a rangefinder. Because on a rangefinder I just pre-focus and everything is set up and I just, bam, I'm really fast to take a shot. And shooting this baby, it's a whole different story because I intended to get this nice 3D medium format look, and so I refused to stop down the lens. So in order to achieve that, I had to focus every time manually to get precise focus, which doesn't take that long, but it's a lot, it's a lot slower than just holding the camera up and shooting. Now let's talk about the personal challenges I've encountered, and first of all, it's a city I'm living in, and it's basically a small city, so it's really hard to shoot different subjects every day. That was a big challenge for me, so after a while I thought, okay, maybe I should go to different places, different cities, just to get something new, exciting for me to shoot. And that was also good for my motivation, because like going out and shoot the same thing every day, it gets really boring after a while. So I traveled to different cities and shot there. The next challenge was motivation. So not every day you feel like going out and shoot, and that was not easy to do. So sometimes I had to force myself, hey, go out and shoot, because there's this project and you basically have to finish it. So you started it, now you have to finish it. And that was, in the beginning, it wasn't that easy, but after a while it became like some sort of habit, so it was not a problem to go out and shoot. And yes, of course, there are the moments of disappointment. So I shot one roll, came home, developed a roll, and then I saw, oh shit, the negatives are super dark. So like underexposed like 2-3 stops, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I have no idea where I screwed up. So I scanned the images and then I realized, oh, for whatever reason I must have stopped down the lens without noticing, and so yeah, the shots turned out unusable. So I had to reshoot that roll. That was a big disappointment because I thought I had some cool images, but yeah, I didn't. So the question now is if it was a good idea to use this baby to shoot the project. And I have to say yes, it was a good idea, because it was a challenge for me, because I was used to shoot this camera like for portraits for a bit, and that was quite a struggle, because in the beginning, if you're not used to this kind of viewfinder, so basically left and right is switched, and this will mess up with your head. And if you're out on the streets and you have to be really fast, yeah, that gets kind of tough. So I think this project helped me to get a lot faster, like composing and focusing with this camera, so it was a big win for me. So what about the film I used? I used HP5, and I thought maybe HP5 is a good idea because when the light is not good, you can always push it to like 800 or 1600, which I never did during the project because I was lucky. The weather was almost every day was really good. Other than that, I think the HP5 was a good choice, and on 35mm I'm not so happy with HP5. It's not my favorite black and white film, but on medium format I absolutely love it. It's really good. It's very versatile, and you can like shoot in almost any light. And pushing it to 800 or 1600 doesn't make the image quality like degrade too much. It's still really good. So my project this time I called Season 1, and that was on purpose because I'm planning to do this challenge again. Maybe later this year, a different camera, different film stock, and try to see what I can come up with then. I have no idea which camera I'm going to use there, but maybe you have suggestions or which kind of film stock you want to see or what kind of project. Maybe I will change it up and I will go out and take portraits of strangers or whatever. So any suggestions? Leave them in the comment box below. So guys, that's it. If you have like any other questions regarding my project, leave a comment below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And we will see each other again very shortly because there's a how I shoot video coming up very soon. And yeah, I'm really excited about that one. And yeah, see you next time. Okay, have a nice day and see you in another video. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.